Good morning, children. Once again, welcome back to our Google Classroom. We have completed the first and second part of the lesson, the tsunami. Let's start the third part. Part 3. In Part 3, we have stories of animals and their behavior during tsunami in Sri Lanka. Let's start the story. Before the giant waves slammed into the coast in India and Sri Lanka, slammed means strike forcefully. Wild and domestic animals seemed to know what was about to happen. They fled to safety. According to eyewitness accounts, elephants screamed and ran for higher ground. Dogs refused to go outdoors. Flamingos abandoned their low lying breeding areas. Flamingos are birds, a type of bird, and zoo animals rushed into their shelters and could not be enticed to come back out. This is how some wild and domestic animals behaved before the arrival of tsunami. How they behaved: the elephants screamed and ran for higher ground to get shelter. Dogs refused to go outdoors. They were not ready to go outdoors on that day. Flamingos, the birds, abandoned. Abandon means reject or give up their low lying breeding areas. Zoo animals also were not ready to come back out. All this shows that they were not ready to come to the low area of the earth. Many people believe that animals have a sixth sense and know when the earth is going to shake. Some experts believe that animals more acute means sensitive. Animals are more acute. Hearing helps them to hear or feel the earth's vibration. They can sense an approaching disaster long before humans realize what's going on. That means animals are faster than humans in sensing or realizing the approach of disaster. We cannot be sure whether animals have a sixth sense or not because there is no proof for that. But the fact is that the giant waves that rolled through the Indian Ocean killed more than 150,000 people in a dozen countries. But not many animals have been reported dead. That means they sensed danger and took shelter and survived from tsunami. Some more instances are reported related to this. Along India's Cuddler coast, where thousands of people perished, buffaloes, goats, and dogs were found unharmed. That means thousands of people perished. Perished means died. But buffaloes, goats, and dogs were found alive. So they sensed the danger and they could survive. The Yala National Park in Sri Lanka is home to a variety of animals, including elephants, leopards, and 130 species of birds. 60 visitors were washed away from the Patanangala beach inside the park, but no animal carcasses were found except for two water buffaloes. Carcasses means dead body. So many people were found dead, but except two water buffaloes, no animals were found dead. About an hour before the tsunami hit, people at Yala National Park had observed three elephants running away from the Patanangala beach. It also shows that they have a sixth sense to understand the danger or the disaster. A Sri Lankan gentleman who lives on the coast near Gale said his two dogs would not go for their daily run on the beach. They are usually excited to go on this outing, he said, but on that day they refused to go and most probably saved his life. Because of their ability to sense danger, they could save the life of their owner. That's why many people believe that animals possess a sixth sense and know when the earth is going to shake. The third part of our lesson is over. We have some textual activities. Working with the text. Second one. Which words in the list below describe Sanjeev in your opinion? Look up the dictionary for words that you are not sure of, that you can do yourself. Then the next one is working with language. Go through part 1 carefully and make a list of as many words as you can find that indicate movement of different kinds. There is one word that occurs repeatedly. Count how many times, put them into 3 categories. Do that also. Next one, second one, fill in the blanks in the sentences below. The verbs given in brackets will give you a clue. That also you can do yourself. The answer key will be attached with the notes, but before checking that, you have to do it yourself. Then check the answers. We have one more activity related to passive and active voice that we can discuss later. A YouTube URL is attached related to this topic. You have to watch the video from 1 minute 30 seconds to 2 minutes 50 seconds. The notes of this chapter is included. File and learn it. A test paper is also added. Submit your answers as soon as possible. We can meet in the next class with a new topic. Thank you.